Good morning. Good morning. Can I see your appointment letter and your ID, please? Here you go. What time is your appointment? At 10:30 a.m. You need to wait 15 minutes more. We are only allowing applicants to come into the facility 15 minutes before the appointment. Thank you. I'll come back in 15 minutes. Hi, I am back. Your appointment letter and your ID, please. Here you go. I have a few questions for you before letting you in. Please answer all the questions related to the COVID that is in the paper over there in the wall. No to all questions. You can come in then. Please make sure to have your mask on the whole time into the facilities. Thank you. Please put all your belongings, including your shoes, belt, watch, and all what you have in your pockets, into the bin and walk through the metal detector. Please take all your belongings and go to the window to your right. Please pay attention to the markings and follow social distancing guidelines. Good morning. Can I see your appointment letter and your green card, please? Sure. Here you go. Can you put your left index finger on the scanner for me, please? Thank you. Now your right index finger. Thank you. Can you please remove your mask for a minute and look at the camera? I need to take your picture. Thank you. Now you can put your mask on. Here is your number. We will call you soon. Please take a seat. S20, Mr. Luis Castro. That's me. Hi, I am Officer Lee. Please follow me. Good morning, officer. Do you have any question before we start the interview? No, I don't. Before we start the interview, I'll need to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, I do. Thank you. You can have a seat. Can I have your ID, your green card, and all your passport, please? Here you go. Let's start with the civic questions. I will ask you 10 questions and you have to answer 6 of them correctly. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and the House of Representatives. Correct. You have answered 6 questions correctly. You have passed the civic test. Now let's move on with the English reading and writing test. Could you please read the sentence on the tablet? Who is the father of our country? Correct. Now, please write on the tablet the next sentence. President Washington is the father of our country. Correct. You have passed the reading and writing test. Now, let's go over your application. Please let me know if any of your information has changed since you submitted your application. No problem. How long have you been a lawful permanent resident? For about 5 years. When did you become a permanent resident? On September 10, 2015. Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen? Because I want to vote. Why are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen? I have been a permanent resident for more than 5 years. What is your full name? Luis Castro. Why do you have a different name in your application? Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake in my application. Luis Perez is my maiden name. My legal name is Luis Castro. You can see that in my green card. Okay, I'll make that change in your application. Thank you, officer. Have you ever used any other names? Just Luis Perez, which is my maiden name. I see. I need to make that change in your application too. Thanks. Do you want to legally change your name? No, officer, thank you. What is your date of birth? January 20, 1986. Where did you born? Mexico. What is your phone number? It's 978-251-6222. Do you have an email? Yes, it is luis.castro@gmail.com. Where are you currently living? 123 Smith Street, Boston, Massachusetts. 02128. How long have you been living there? For about 7 years. Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? Yes, they were. Are either of your parents U.S. citizen? Only my mother. What is her name? Elsa Perez. What is her date of birth? October 1st, 1960. When she became a U.S. citizen? On March 20, 2012. Are you currently employed? No, I am not due to the COVID-19. Where did you work before? I worked for a State Farm company. What did you do there? I was a software developer. How long did you work there? For 7 years. Have you been outside of the United States for the last 5 years? Yes, I have. How many total days did you spend outside of the United States in the last 5 years? 83 days. How many trips of 24 hours or longer have you taken outside of the United States during the last 5 years? 5 trips. Have you traveled outside of the United States after you submitted your application? No, I haven't. When was the last time you left the United States? On January 15, 2020. When did you return? On February 5th, 2020. What was the reason of your trip? I went to visit some family. Where did you go? Mexico. Are you currently single, married, divorced, or widowed? I am married. When did you get married? On March 10, 2015. How many times have you been married? Just once. Can I see your marriage certificate? Sure. Here you have. Is your wife U.S. citizen? Yes, she is. What's her name? Maria Castro. What's her date of birth? March 20, 1989. When did she become U.S. citizen? On February 20, 2015. Do you have any children together? Yes, I have a daughter. What's her name and date of birth? Carla Castro. Her birthday is June 2nd, 2011. What is your child's relationship to you? She is my biological child. Do you have any stepchildren? No, I don't. Now, let's review some additional information. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? No, I haven't. When was the last time you voted? I have never voted. I'm not a U.S. citizen. Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? No, I don't. Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated with the Communist Party? No, I haven't. Any other totalitarian party? No, I haven't. A terrorist organization? No, I haven't. Have you ever advocated, either directly or indirectly, the overthrow of any government by force or violence? No, I haven't. Do you know what overthrow means? To remove from power, especially by force. Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do something that help or support people in combat? No. Have you ever committed, assisted in committed, or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? No, I haven't. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? No, I haven't. Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? No, I haven't. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes, I do. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance of the United States? Yes, I do. What is oath of allegiance? To be loyal to the United States. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance of the United States? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes, I am. Great! Please review all your information in the tablet and check if everything is okay. Check the spelling of your name and other details and sign at the end of the page. Everything is correct, officer. Congratulations, since you have passed all the tests and met all of the requirements, I am submitting your application for approval. If there are no other issues, you will get a USCIS notice form in your mail regarding to your oath ceremony date. Remember that you are not a U.S. citizen until you take the oath ceremony. Do you have any questions? No, officer. Thank you so much. You are welcome. I'll bring you back to the customer service area.